Hello and welcome to the Happy Little Uke. My name is Sharon and today we're going to be going over how to strum and hold our ukuleles. For this lesson, I guess, I have a few things with me that we're going to go over as we learn this lesson. So the first thing we're going to do is to learn how to hold our ukulele. Now, my ukulele came with this handy dandy strap, which is all curled up and covered in kitty hairs because my cats are watching me film. This strap. And my ukulele has strap buttons, but your ukulele may not have strap buttons and it may not come with a strap. So the first thing you want to know is the back of your ukulele needs to be sitting against you. Whether you hold it down lower and it's on your belly or whether you hold it up higher, that's up to you and where you feel comfortable. I like my ukuleles kind of high. So then you're going to take your elbow pit and stick it across your ukulele and you're going to kind of tuck it into you right there. And then your other hand, you're going to kind of use this part of your hand right here to hold your ukulele like this, and then you will be able to form your chords around that while you're kind of leaning that right there. Now for me, I've got kind of spoiled having a strap, and so a lot of the time I forget that I need to hold my ukulele. Before I had straps, it wasn't a problem. I learned to do this pretty well. Okay, so now that we're in the ideal playing position, let's go ahead and strum our ukulele. Now to begin, you can, I'm not putting my fingers on any chords, any strings, so just playing the open strings. You can strum down with your thumb. But that's not very ideal for playing songs. It is great for slower parts of songs where you might just want to go slow for dramatic effect, but it's not going to work very well if you are trying to get some more rhythm and things going. So some people do like to play with their thumb and they will play like this. I can't do this very well, but I would suggest that if you really are a true beginner and you have not found how you are comfortable strumming, that you try all these different ways and just see how they feel and pick the one that's most comfortable for you. There are no hard and fast rules with this, just whatever works best for you is what you're going to stick with. So some people like to strum with their thumbs, and eventually you will want to be strumming both up and down, so try that. Second, this is my preferred way. I play with my pointer finger, and mainly I use the nail that keep my finger can get kind of tender if I'm playing with the fleshy part of my finger. So I go down with my nail and then back up. Just really gently. Okay. You just want to kind of glide over the top of the strings. You do not want to be pressing down on them like this, okay? That's not a nice sound, or pulling up like this. You just really want to it's very easy to get a noise out of them. Just gently glide your finger over the top of the ukulele. Okay, another way that people will do strumming is they will use their pointer finger to go down and then their thumb to come back up. So that would look like this. And I guess they do kind of a pinching motion as they do that. I've never been good at this, so some people use multiple fingers to strum, so they would be strumming with their all four fingers or three. Okay, so those are a few ways that you can strum, and if something else works better for you, that's great. Now, one other thing I did want to say along with strumming is that you can buy picks to strum your ukulele. It's not in focus. There we go. Picks to strum your ukulele. I
actually really dislike the sound of a pick on a ukulele. I'm going to play using a pick on the ukulele for you just so you can hear how it sounds. With these picks, the yellow one is thicker than the white one. So there are different thicknesses of picks and you can pick whatever is going to work best for you. Haha, pick. So when it comes to using a pick on the ukulele, I prefer the most flexible and thin pick that I can find. So I'm going to be using this one, which is a 0.5 millimeter. Okay, so I'm just going to play my ukulele with the pick. When you're playing with a pick, you do have to be really gentle because the volume just tends to be maximized. If this is what works best for you, you don't have long nails and it hurts to play, then maybe that's what you need to do. However, it's just not my favorite, and I'm just letting you know that. So you can decide what works best for you. The other option when it comes to picks, and this one is a lot better in my opinion, is a felt pick. These are a lot more mellow sounding, but they do also kind of create some buzz or fuzz to the sound of your playing, so it will not be as clear. All right, so let's give you a demonstration of how a felt pick would sound. I enjoy the sound of a felt pick so much more than a hard pick. So it is kind of very soft and mellow sounding when you use a felt pick. And if I was going to choose one or the other, I would 100% choose a felt pick every single time. Another thing that's important to note is where you're going to be playing on the ukulele. With guitars, we play over the sound hole, but a ukulele is a lot smaller, and so we play where the neck meets the body. And that's kind of the ideal strumming location. Sometimes we see people strum a little bit lower, and if someone is finger picking, they usually will do it over the sound hole. But for the most part, this is the ideal place to strum your ukulele. Really, whenever you stick your ukulele into your elbow pit and hold it next to you, wherever is natural, wherever your hand falls on the ukulele, is a great place for you to strum. Okay, another option for holding your ukulele is to sit while you play, and in that case you would just rest the ukulele on your lap. The ideal holding position for your ukulele is going to be somewhere between imagine that we're on a clock, right? A clock face from about 9 o'clock until 11 o'clock. When I'm sitting, I tend to have my ukulele up higher at about 11 o'clock, but when I'm playing standing, I tend to have it down a little bit further at about 10 o'clock. Okay, so that's an idea of where you want to play with your ukulele. Alright, now that we have gone over how to hold the ukulele and how to strum the ukulele, let's go ahead and do a few simple strumming patterns. The most simple strumming pattern is going to be just down, 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 down. And if you're a true beginner and when we start adding chords in, this is probably going to be the easiest for a while. It can be really hard to think about switching chords and strumming at the same time. So this is what it's going to sound like if you just do down strums. Play along with me. It's very simple. I think you can do this. Okay, so another way that we can strum is to go down, 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 and although we're not doing chord changes today, to add an up between your chord changes. So if I was to play C and then A minor, which are both one finger chords, which we'll be going over in our next lesson, it would sound like this. those are 2 strumming patterns. Now I am going to go over one more pattern that is a little more difficult for those of you who are raring for more, and also because it is the most popular strum on the ukulele, and that is called the island or calypso strum, and it is down, down, up, up, down, up. And it's going to sound like this. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Okay, let's do the island strum really, really, really slowly, okay? So it's gonna be down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Okay, and then when you get to doing it faster, it will sound like this. I have my finger on the C chord right here. Okay, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. If you are wearing any kind of jewelry, whether it be a long necklace or bracelets or even sleeves, I always pull my sleeves up out of the way because those things can mute your strings. I have played with long necklaces on before and had a crazy buzzing sound while I was playing and didn't know why until later I put 2 and 2 together. I thought there was something wrong with my ukulele, but it was just the long necklace that was hitting the back of my ukulele and vibrating. And the same thing can happen with any kind of bracelets that you might be wearing or long sleeves. So whatever you have, make sure to tuck it out of the way while you're playing your ukulele. I'm going to go over a couple of different kinds of straps. My cats are playing in the background. If you are curious about any of these, I have links down below where you can go and shop on Amazon for a bunch of different things. Actually, I've linked picks, tuners, different kinds of straps. If you have a ukulele with 2 strap buttons, this is the kind of strap that you are going to want to get. If you have a ukulele with 1 strap button, you can get an adjuster like this for your ukulele strap that will allow you to tie it onto the head of your ukulele between the 2 tuning pegs, or you can do it right next to the nut. And if you have a ukulele without any strap buttons, you can go ahead and get this kind of a strap and you will hook it onto the sound hole, and that's how those ones work. So no matter what kind of ukulele you have, there are strap options for you. I personally prefer to play with a strap. It makes things a lot easier in my opinion. Thank you so much for watching this video on how to hold and strum your ukulele. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell so that you will not miss any of these videos. Let me know how I'm doing and if there's anything in particular that you would like to learn on these days that we are going through this beginner's course. And thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one. Bye!